Hey guys, how's it going? All right, I have something here that I have wanted to do for a long time. One little secret, not really a secret, I guess, but whatever. One little thing you guys probably don't know about me is that I have a huge love for subscription boxes and things like that. It's kind of the same reason I'm really happy to order from places like Amazon and things like that because even though I know what's in the boxes, there's something about, getting a box and getting to open it. It's fun. It's even more fun when you don't know what's in it. So, over the years, I have done a number of like little subscriptions and stuff. There was one I did receive for like a whole year, which was Faithbox. Really loved that. But a lot of them, you do for a month or two, you test it out, or you order just the single trial box and go from there. So, where I'm going with this, guys, is I've heard about this company for a really long time, but I never pulled the trigger because I just am not a huge makeup person, but I like to wear it here and there. You guys, if you've watched through old videos, you've seen me go through phases with more, less, all over the place. But I decided to go ahead and give Ipsy a try. Now, my thought, I know that Ipsy's been around for a while. A lot of people have tried it, a lot of opinions. There's like whole blogs dedicated to it and everything else, which is great. But sometimes it's fun just to try things for yourself. So I thought, well, why not? It was like $12. And if I didn't like the first bag, you cancel. It's that easy, right? No, it's not. I have a lot of opinions right now about Ipsy, guys, and most of them are not good. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with the product. Now, this package is not open yet. There is a giant story behind this and why. Ultimately, guys, I'll just cut to the chase and tell you my recommendation is not going to be for Ipsy. I am letting my subscription run one more month because I want to give them that redeeming chance because I've been so frustrated through October and November that I thought, okay, everybody has raved about this company for so long. I want to give them that redeeming chance. And you know what, guys? If they redeem themselves, I'll do a follow-up video and tell you exactly that. So here's what I'm going to say. The stuff that I have received, the product seems good. It is name brand stuff. You can get stuff for really good prices. I got some little add-ons of the hemp lotions and an eyeshadow palette and some of that stuff. But here's what happened. Back in October, in fact, I have made a checklist of dates because I'm going to run through this with you guys so you can see what kind of a disaster this has actually been. I genuinely have no idea what's in this package. This is my welcome bag. Now, this is the November bag with most of the stuff still in it. I opened it and just kept it in the bag so I could do this video. Why do I have my welcome bag still in the package, but I've opened the November bag? I started in October. It's because I just got this a few days ago. I haven't had a chance with Thanksgiving to do this video just yet. So here is the quick rundown of my experience with Ipsy and the biggest problems I have with them. So on October 18th, I talked to my husband. It's like $12 a month. Both agreed, let's go for it. I could go for it, whatever. And I ordered my welcome package. Now, like 2 days later, maybe the next day, I don't remember. Our oldest daughter, who is 18, also ordered a welcome package. So, and I say that as a reference point because she still lives with us, coming to the exact same address from the exact same location. I'm just going to say up front, she didn't have any issues. So if this were her doing this video, this would be a very different sounding video. So on 10/20, I get I believe I got a notification that it had shipped. It shipped from North Carolina and was being sent here to South Dakota. Okay, not a big deal. So then on October 22nd, on the 22nd, somewhere in there, 22nd, 24th, somewhere in that range, they send you a notification asking you to pick your one item. Now, because I did the smallest bag, I get to pick one of their sample size items to go in the next month's bag. Everything else is I want to say customized, but let's be honest, it's randomized based on A few things you clicked in the beginning, and to be completely honest, I don't think half of that matters or applies. But that's a little bit of my personal opinion slipping in here. So I picked that item on October 22nd. When I was doing that, I happened to look through their extras and thought, well, there's some cute stuff in here, fun looking stuff. That's when I ordered the hemp lotions. There is a lip set that had a Pixie and Petra. I have not opened any of this stuff yet, guys. I think I opened the lids on the hemps to smell them. But yeah, I don't remember what else came with that because I've got a couple different things here that I'll explain. Okay, so anyhow, I ordered a couple different extras. On the 23rd, I got confirmation. So remember, I ordered that stuff on the 22nd. 23rd, I got confirmation that the extras had shipped. On November 4th, those were delivered. So they came pretty timely manner. Now, in this time frame, my oldest daughter had already received her bag as well. And she did the next level up of the bag. That is the only difference between her and I, is she decided to go with the next level. On 10/25, I got a notice that my October bag had shipped, which was confusing because I wasn't getting an October bag. I was getting the welcome bag, and I had just picked stuff for the November bag. It sent me a tracking link that was never valid. So I don't know what happened right there, but I do believe that played in with some of the rest of the stuff that happened. So then on November 1st, I had not seen or heard anything. The tracking information only ever showed that the label had been created and it was en route from the Ipsy facility to DHL. Never updated beyond that. Now, a lot of us know if you order stuff, sometimes it takes a little while to update. We all know that at this point. I give a lot of grace for that. But at some point, it will update. And at this point, guys, it had been almost 2 weeks and had not updated. But that didn't seem to matter. So I got my first reply from someone in their customer service. Now, I am going to say I sent a couple different emails over the course of several weeks. Only one person ever replied. I do not know if there's only one person working customer service, which if that works for the company, great, whatever. But this person got a little snippy at one point. And, you know, when you send them an initial email, you get an automated response that says allow 24 hours for a reply. That is what their messages say. So I sent that first email on November 11th, got the first reply saying, hey, you know what? I hear you, but you're going to have to wait because we can't do anything until 15 business days. So they told me on November 10th to try again. It's like, okay, fine, whatever. That your shipping confirmation, your shipping tracking has never updated, which means there's a problem, but whatever. I'll wait until the 10th. So, I did send a follow-up email to them on November 10th, as I had been instructed. November 11th, I get confirmation that my November bag has now shipped. That was actually delivered on November 16th. 5 days. So guys, it takes 5 days for a package to get from North Carolina to South Dakota through their standard shipping process. So that is also a really good reference point I wanted to make sure to follow up on here. So that same day that the November package shipped, I sent a second follow-up. I sent it after business hours, and I did that purposely because I didn't want to just give the 24 hours after the email I'd sent on the 10th. I thought if I send it after business hours, they'll see it the following day, giving almost 48 hours. At that point is when a Miss Wea on November 13th, so 2 days after that even, sent me a reply telling me how she had been gone. Because again, apparently they only have one customer service person. Her email contained a lecture about how it's not okay for me to send multiple messages and that, you know, I'm clogging up their system basically by sending more than one message. Mind you, I waited timeframes that their system told me to. And yeah, so, and guys, I'm going to take a step back really quick too and say, you know what, COVID, I get it. We're all trying to give a lot of grace. But when I've paid for a product and it's not showing up, and the company's feeling like they're giving me the runaround a little bit, I'm going to send more than one stinking email. Okay. So at that time on November 13th, so mind you, this is 3 days after I was originally told to, and we are coming up on 5 days shy of a solid month since my first bag was supposed to have been shipped. They told me that they were sending the replacement, said that it will leave in 10 to 15 days. That was it. That's all I got. Okay, fine. I waited 3 more days until the 16th, and I sent a whole new email. I thought, you know what? I'm just not even going to play. I sent a whole new email saying, will I get a shipping confirmation? That's all I wanted to know, because that was not mentioned in the last reply saying they will ship one out. I needed to know, am I going to get this bag ever? So I asked that on the 16th in that separate email. On the 22nd, so 6 days later, I get an email reply to that original email thread about the missing package, not the one I sent asking for tracking. It was that same Miss Wea who told me, well, they should have sent you a tracking confirmation when it was sent. Honey, I never got one. So I didn't get the original package. I got snippy replies, and then I didn't even get confirmation when the next one was sent out. But she did include it in that email. So you know what? There is that. Now, mind you, this was on the 22nd. So I follow that tracking link, and I'm going to hold this up here so I'm not looking down so much. On the 17th, so the day after I asked if I was going to get a tracking confirmation, they sent the package to DHL. On the 21st, now guys, this part is not Ipsy's fault. It took until the 23rd to get here, but that was because on the 21st, it was missent. Now, again, no, this is where I'm going to point out. In the reply email, Miss Wea told me that she saw that there was a missent and that I needed to confirm my information with the post office. I know my address. You've already sent me other packages to the same address. The post office knows my address. I think I'm good there. But she thought I should double check because it was missent. But guys, I'm going to give a lot of grace here. I think this is just a case of other people not necessarily understanding sometimes how small towns work. And for some reason, and this happens from time to time, packages, whether they get stuck together or just handled the wrong direction, thrown in the wrong bin, instead of coming to our area, was sent to a small town down in the southwest corner of South Dakota. Because it's a small town, it is purely just a post office hub. So, but also instead of sending it up to the sorting center in Rapid City, they sent it to the other end of the state, to Sioux Falls. So it could be resorted and then shipped back across the state the next day, and then eventually made its way to me. So I received it on the 23rd, which was probably 2 days later than I would have received it. That part is not Ipsy's fault. All of that said, finally have my welcome package. Guys, this is the part I'm a little frustrated about too. Part of the reason I got the welcome package when I did was because I liked the things that I saw in it. What I was told when this new one was sent was that, oh, you're not getting the same one. I don't even know what I got. I was also supposed to get an extra gift for signing up when I did, which was an extra lipstick. That is not what I got. Wow. Okay. So I guys, this is why I waited to open this, because I didn't know what they would send me and I wanted to see. So apparently instead of the lipstick gift, maybe I got the Shayna B Miami contour brush, which by the way, guys, I'm not really a contour person, but if you've never watched it, I'm going to warn for foul language. Lots of that, but absolutely hilarious. There is a contouring 101 video that I have seen that seriously cracks me up. Apparently that was in this package at some point, but it was literally laying loose in here, which makes me wonder how in the world that happened. Whatever. Okay. So the bag that I had been shown was a white bag. I got the black Your Magic bag as a replacement. It came unzipped. Yeah, this is obviously the replacement to the very specific lipstick that I was supposed to get as my gift for signing up when I did. The It Lash Blowout. This is ironically the exact item I just selected as my one item I can pick for the December bag. Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. It's an all-in-one primer and moisturizer. Take It for Granted. The balm. Can I open it here? Oh, it's kind of a pretty color. I don't know how well that's actually showing up there. It's very neutral, almost a hint of lavender shade. It is pretty. I do like that. And Verb Ghost Hair Mask. Weightless, soften, restore, and deep condition. Okay. So here's my concern, guys. I do believe these bags, I'm going to have to double check. I thought all bags had 5 items, but maybe it's only 4. I have 5 items here, one of which including the brush, which I thought was to replace the missing or the gift item. Ipsy's not winning any points right now. I don't know if I care enough at this point to contact them to ask about it. I am going to give some thought here in the next day whether or not I'm going to go ahead and let that December bag ship, because I was hoping maybe it would help to redeem themselves, but if they cannot even get a recent package right, it makes me question how much they actually care about their customers. And I do know that during all of this debacle, when I was reading a bunch of blogs and stuff, there seemed to be a lot of people starting to question some of the products starting to come. Sounds like a lot of things have began to be repeats, which obviously now I'm going to have 2 of those mascaras. I like mascara though, so I can deal with that one at least. And yeah, a lot of repeats and a lot of people saying that the stuff no longer seemed to be very well customized. More like just somebody grabbed stuff off the shelf and threw it in. So I guess there it is. I don't even know what else to say. I thankfully have teenage daughters, so I can pass the bags on. I'm sure somebody will think those are cute. Any of the stuff that I'm not going to use, they will probably be interested in. But I don't know if I'm going to stick out for the December one. If I do, I will do a follow-up video to let you know whether or not they have redeemed themselves whatsoever. If you don't see it, just go ahead and assume I did not do it. Now that said, guys, happier note. I know this video's gotten a little long here, but I am going to be doing a few more of these. I am really hoping at least every month or 2 to try out some sort of subscription box. I really want to get the Kiwi crates for our kids. I know those look like a lot of fun. Just gotta have to decide which ones we want to do. There's a lot of loot crates and subscription boxes and everything else. I did actually just take... I got the deal on Amazon for the Allure makeup subscription box. It was a half price for the first month, and I thought I'll just get that first one, see how that does. So I will put that up too and see my opinions on that. But there it is, guys. If you want to test out a bunch of really random crap, you can feel free to sign up for Ipsy. Take your chances on whether or not you even get your stuff. But I say that, I think I'm a little grumpy right now. Everything else arrived. Everything else came just fine. But if they screw up your package, you're probably not going to get stuff you want. Yeah. there it is. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to sign off here, and I'm going to go distribute this stuff amongst my teenagers, whatever it is I don't want to keep, and we'll go from there. And I'm really hoping that my next review on something like this is a lot more positive. Guys, I'd really hoped that I'd open that package and be able to be like, okay, all these screw ups, but look at this. So anyhow, I hope in the meantime that you guys are having a blessed day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss everything else coming up next. And I'll see you in the next one.